We're live and go.
Welcome back to another episode of Kaptropiktv. We have the season 1 and episode 4. And for those who just tune in, I go by the name of Bricktop Mastermind, one time for your mind, Bricktop to the top from the ground up. And I get my main man with me, Gwapo, no ego. Welcome to the show. I got also all the way from ATL, Rony TV. Your news is my news is your news. What's going on, fellas, man? How y'all been doing, man? What's up?
Fantastic, fantastic.
We're doing great. We're doing great. 2020, last show of the year. 2021, more show on the way.
And hold up, before we go further, man, I want you guys to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Subscribe to the channel. We got a YouTube channel. We have a Facebook account. We're on Instagram. So, we need your support, man. So, just, don't forget to press the like button, leave a comment. And we know, man, we're here to stay. Kaptropiktv, man, all the way from the ground to all the way to the top, man. We know how we're doing it.
So today, what we're gonna do, we have a great show today. We're gonna mainly talk about the vaccine. We're gonna give you guys both the Canadian and the American perspective on the vaccine. But before we get into that, I wanna briefly talk about this new strain of COVID that we just found, and I want you guys to tell me if that's gonna mess up with the vaccine that's on the way right now. So like I said, there's a new strain. It was confirmed. There's a case of new COVID. There's no evidence that that it will cause more severe illness. All we know that it's highly contagious. So again, I'm telling you guys, I'm asking you guys, you both, Bricktop and Rony TV, what will be the impact on the vaccine with this new strain? As we know, as of now in Canada, all the flights have been suspended from the UK until January 6th, and Canada surpasses with 15,000 deaths related to COVID-19. So these are big numbers. So we have the countries that are with this new strain, this new variant of the COVID-19. We have UK, South Africa, Nigeria, Switzerland, Netherlands, France, and Spain, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more. So what we're going to do, we're going to start by talking to what's going on here in Canada with Bricktop. Bricktop, why don't you give us this perspective on the vaccine in Canada?
Oh, definitely. But first, what we need to know is that we have 4 authorized vaccines in Canada. So there's the Pfizer vaccine, there's the Moderna that I'm going to elaborate on. There's one called the LY-CoV 555, and there's another one. It's called Remdesivir. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it is what it is. It's been authorized. So I'm going to focus mainly on Moderna because it's the vaccine that's been authorized on December 23rd. And I wanted to shed lights on it a bit because I've seen the Vice President of the United States taking the Moderna vaccine. I think it was on Tuesday. So this vaccine, what it does, so basically it's called the mRNA vaccine, and it teaches our cell to make a protein that will trigger an immune response without using the live virus that causes COVID-19. So once triggered, our body then makes antibodies, and these antibodies helps us fight the infection if the real virus does enter our body. And what we have to know is that we have clinical trials of more than 30,000 participants And it seems that the virus is 94.1% effective. So that's the report that we have from the vaccines from the clinical trials. And I think it's a good news. It's we're being optimistic, and all the information that I'm giving you right now, it's on the Health Canada website. It's public information. You can do your own due diligence and look out for the information. Look it up. Everything is online. They talk about the ingredients of the vaccines, and and also they talk about like how it has to be administered. So we're going to go into that into more details. We don't know with the second strain, the new strain, if this vaccine is going to be up to par, in fighting that new strain. So we're going to see, because right now we cannot really speculate because we are still in the early stages. And although we had 30,000 participants, we have clinical trials, but we have to make sure. I think it's only time will tell if we have if we are on the right path. I think that's what it is.
So are we talking about one dose or several doses of the vaccine to make it work?
Well, for this Moderna vaccine, it says that you need at least 2 doses. So in 1 month, 1 month apart. So in order for the vaccine to really work, so even if you take one shot, you can still catch the virus because you need to have the 2 shots, the 2 doses in 1 month apart. And once you get the last shot, you need to wait at least 2 weeks to make sure that the vaccine will work. So right now, it's in the beginning stages, like I said, but it's very promising. We have a good data, a good result. It's effective so far, and I think that's what people need to hear for the economy, and to go back with sort of normal life, so to speak.
Yeah. And can you identify what are the high priority risk group in terms of who are going to get the vaccine first?
Oh, Jay Gwapo, you always come with the good questions, man. Yeah. So basically, we have healthcare worker, the ones who are in the forefront, battling this deadly viruses and helping us, surviving. So that we also have adults over 70 years and older, and senior citizens that are our main priority groups, and people in nursery home, like these are the people, especially in Quebec, they were highly affected. And I don't know if you had a chance to watch the news. It was pretty devastating to what happened to our senior citizen between in this pandemic, and how it worked, and how the system was there. And it seems that we're lacking of support for our senior citizen. So now I think the government put these priority in order, and the senior citizen are going to be the ones to take the first batch of the vaccine. And also we have the indigenous people. I found that kind of weird. I clicked on the link on Health Canada. There was not so much information. So if you have some more information, feel free to send us an email and send us the information. So far it is senior residents, senior citizen, over 70 years and up. We have healthcare workers who are on the front lines. We have the indigenous people. So this is the main high risk priority groups that we have so far in Canada.
So I have a question for you, Bricktop.
Yeah.
You got the virus. I got the virus. I think your wife got it. Your kids got it. Do you trust the vaccine, and will you take the vaccine?
I'm not going to say that I'm not going to take the vaccine. It is still an early phases, but it's promising. I don't want to be the first guinea pig to get the vaccine, but I'm again, I'm going to reiterate. I'm not saying that I'm not going to take the vaccine, but I think we need a bit of time because, as I remember, before a vaccine, in order for a vaccine to be effective, they were doing like more testing. It took, before it used to take like 3 to 4 years before a vaccine was available to the public. So right now, it's not even within a year we have a vaccine, and they said it's 94.1% effective. So I think that the government is working hard, and they're working hard in order to find a solution. So we have to stay optimistic, but I think only time will tell. And I don't know if I don't know if at one point in time, if we will have no choice to take the vaccine, or it will be a choice where you have, okay, I can decide to take the vaccine or not. So I don't know if it might going to be mandatory. So I'm just waiting to see. Basically,
that's a great point. That's a great point because actually, there's rumors that people are saying that in order for you to travel, you're gonna need to have the vaccine. So they're gonna ask you through your electronic uh, medical card, I guess. They'll
yeah.
they'll be able to see
See that?
if you have taken the vaccine. So yeah, I think you're right, Bricktop. They might. I think we'll have no choice but to take the vaccine.
Yeah, and I was also looking at some videos on YouTube about what's going on in China, and I think they had the vaccine before, prior to us. They sent some vaccines. They running some tests in Brazil. They willing to help people in Africa. So I don't know, and it seems that in China that everything is well. There's no second waves. There's no new strain going on in China. So I don't know. So I think that maybe the Chinese government were able to sustain and to stop this pandemic. We'll see. Maybe do they have the right vaccine, or we have it? These are all questions that I can't really answer, and I'm just gonna have to wait and like everybody else, figure it out to see. Okay, finally this one is good or this one is not good. So I don't know, man. It's a bit confusing right now, and what I've noticed also, it impacts also a lot of people with the mental health issues, man. A lot of people lost their jobs.
True,
Uh,
true.
and also I would say it's a situation where you get nervous. There's the other day there was a guy, something was wrong with his car, and he asked me to help him to push his car. And for the first time, I said no, man, because with this pandemic, I'm pushing your car. I know because I had it. I caught the COVID, and it stopped me for about a month. So now, even if I want to help someone, I got to think twice now, but because I'm pushing at your car, I don't know what's going to happen. I can catch it again. I don't know you, So right now, and it plays with you in your mind, like you can get nervous now. You watch who you talk to, like you don't want to get close, like what I'm saying. Your mind playing tricks on you, man. So it's time that we have to adapt. It's hard times. But I believe that we're going to get over it. We have no choice.
Definitely. So all right. So now we're gonna move on with Rony TV. What's going on, Rony TV?
Like I said, fantastic. And I would like to say special thanks to the viewers, people watching us. Don't forget to subscribe also. And yeah, like you say, we're still in confinement. We're still wearing masks, and we still have to practice social distancing. Yeah, nothing is blue, but hey, we're trying to get out of find a little bit of sunshine inside of us. So that's the deal.
How
Right.
many cases do we have in Atlanta right now? How many cases like you have? Like how many deaths? Like, can you give us a rundown?
How many deaths? And because there's different county, I believe the Gwinnett County, Fulton County is for Atlanta. So we have 782 there. That's Fulton for Atlanta. And Gwinnett County, it's 594 deaths. So total in Georgia State, we have 10,439 deaths.
Wow.
In case, we have 624 cases. These numbers, I don't make these numbers, so they could go into the Georgia, how you call that?
On my website, I'm pretty sure that they have the information is out there. You
Yes.
can Google it and find the information, I guess.
So people are dying for real. People are dying, and if you don't practice social distancing, and if you don't practice, wearing the mask, and in terms of the same to answer your questions related to Pfizer, you have to be 16 in order to get the vaccine.
Oh,
And
really? 16?
that's 16 because they clinically test on 44,000 people. So, and they find out people between 18 and 64, it's 96% effective, and compared to 86% for 65 and older. So it's effective. So,
Okay, because in Canada it's 18 and over.
and
So
if you break,
under 18, you're not going to get the vaccine. I don't know if they're going to put it mandatory, but it's 18 and up.
they didn't test that on a pregnant woman, and they didn't test that on their kids under 12 years old. So this is the data we have.
Okay, but who's gonna pay for all of that, Rony TV? Because I hear there's a lot of doses that are being ordered from the US. Who's gonna pay for that?
Uh, First of all, we are paying taxes, and I'm sure there's the feds taking care of one of the transportation. So UPS feds paying UPS, FedEx, and also Mckesson going to distribute that. This will be for the transportation, but you might have to pay for injection. You might have to pay the person who's going to give you the vaccine. So that could be taken off from your insurance also. The price, I don't really have the price on that, but I know there will be a form of, pay.
Wow. So basically, depending on the type of insurance that you have, that will dictate what will be your fee. Wow.
That's correct. And don't forget, sorry?
So no, go ahead, Rony. Say what you were gonna say.
The Pfizer is got to be 21 days, so you have to be effective. You have to take 2 shots, so you're gonna get billed twice, I believe. So that's what I want to say.
So then I'm asking you the same question, Rony TV. Are you gonna take the vaccine?
To be honest, previously when they first started in March, I didn't believe in none of that nonsense. I thought, but yes, I will take that vaccine. If I see, I'm seeing people also when I walk outside, I go do my grocery. I see people wearing their mask. I see people doing the social distancing and washing their hands. And sometimes we go to an aisle, and if it's too crowded, I have to wait, like push my card and say, hey, I'm gonna wait until that guy finished, and it's taking more time, but I want to be safe. I will take the vaccine, like you said.
So Rony TV, are you saying that people like in the state of Georgia now, they're willing to wear the mask, or you still have some protesters that don't believe in that pandemic, and they think it's a hoax and they don't want to wear the mask?
There will always be people who don't believe. There's always be people against, But like I said, I could see people outside. You could even see that in their car, and their dash, and they wearing the mask. They're trying to practice social distancing, and at the beginning also my job was anxious to go back to work at the office, and I said, people say, oh, we don't want to go back. If people are scared too. I think there's more people are scared than more people willing to say they don't believe in that. So put it this way. So uh, the CDC and the Feds wants to distribute at least 20 million vaccine at the end of the year, but we're almost done. And by the end of 2021 February, they want to at least distribute at least 100 million. So they want to push that. They want to make sure people get vaccine, and at least they're doing their part. So Donald Trump, they said Donald Trump was acting slowly, too slow for the pandemic. But who's going to be the fault now if you don't take the vaccine?
Okay, but yes, we can say that because on our end also here in Canada, they were saying that our government had a slow reaction towards that pandemic, and everybody, I think everybody it got caught off guard, I think, and us too, like we have the same like comments that we didn't move fast enough to trying to stop that pandemic or try to to find alternative or to find solution right away. So only time will tell, I guess.
But it's fairly it's new. Like it's really hard to fight something that you have no information about. So I kind of understand that. There it's trial and error, and sometimes, like you said, Bricktop, you don't want to be the guinea pig, but you're gonna need some people to sacrifice themselves for the good of the people to see if
Well,
this
you saw
vaccine.
the crown prince took the vaccine. There's a lot of public figures. There's a lot of politicians. People in high in the society right now who's taking the vaccine. So a lot of people say, well, we're not sure if they're really taking the vaccine. I don't want to get into that, but I think they're trying to lead by example. They're leading by example. Now it's a question that is it a hoax? Are they really taking the vaccine? It's I don't know, but I think they try to make people aware that okay, this is what's happening. It's serious. We are. It's a pandemic. People are dying every day, and we need to make a stop. And we need at least to try to find a solution to resolve the issue to make sure that okay, with this vaccine, at least we will be able to go back to our normal lives. So I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm watching from far, and I'm close as well, but I'm just watching to see what's going to be the next step. I'm being alert and just being focused.
Yeah, hopefully everything will come to an end, and we'll be able to resume our life like normal people.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
next topic, we're gonna talk about the U.S. Presidential. What's going on with Joe Biden? Ronnie TV. Is it?
Uh,
Is it? Are people happy? Are they happy that he's in power right now?
but finally, all the big men give his space, give the space, the transition we call that. So he's gonna have a big, he's gonna have big stuff to do in his plate. So he's gonna come at the Oval Office around the 21st January or 20th. So most likely, the first step is to make sure the distribution of the vaccine will work efficiently and according, to the plan. So what else he's got on his plate? He's got the Mexican border. So he wants to, how could I say that? Stop separating their family. He doesn't want.
So is he for immigration or is more like a Trump, like where is make America great again and we want to stop the influx of the migrants coming to the United States from, so what's his position on immigration, really?
But I believe, first of all, he's for migrant because we got 11 million migrant he wants to document, he wants to make citizen. And also look at his, I don't know if you could see the news and across Canada, he's got people from minority, he's got people from First Nation surrounding him, taking decision for the same country, So yes, he's for immigration. He wants to when he's gonna come in office and stop deportation. That's what he wants to do. And
what about they had a big issue with ICE, like you walking down the street, they grab you, they put you in jail, they put you in the immigration jail, they separate you from your family, like little toddlers were left on a separate area or a separate jail from their parents. So is it that going to change, or is it going to be the same thing? Like, what's going on with that?
So he's saying the Trump executive order, he wants to stop that. He wants to stop that. So most likely, when he's going to take, the job, he's going to put, I guess, 100 days of stopping deportation, any type of deportation. So he's for immigration, and he's got that's one of his first steps to do that. And also, related to COVID, I don't know if you remember Trump with the the World Organization.
The World Health Organization.
He wants to come back with that. So he wants to be on the table, discuss, and find a solution together, save the planet type of man, So in criminal justice, he wants to, because I believe there's one of the civil rights men who died from Georgia. He was a representative, and he died, and he wants to push that also, racial equity. So he wants to make sure why some type of people, African American, do not have the same privilege like other people we know. And he wants to not defund the police, but put more money into the police, put more money into
on education training, I guess.
That's what he wants to do. And also he's got the healthcare. He wants to revamp that, not to destroy that, but to put more money, to be more accessible. So I heard he was saying, even if you with your job you have insurance, you could still trying to get insurance, and an extra bonus for you.
What do you mean insurance, like?
Because some insurance, there's a cap, so he wants to have more. Like I said, more doctors. You will have more access to.
Is it like, is he trying to revamp the Obamacare, or like?
Yeah, he's trying to put more extent because he wants to get more network. Let's see, there's doctor who say, I don't want to work with that, blah blah blah. I want to work with these type of, But he wants to put more value to, to these people. Said, hey, you could go see that person. You could go see that person, even if you're under that bracket. So he wants to reform that, and also the labor law. Because people is going to come after the COVID. He wants to reform that also. He wants to give a new law for labor. So it's sometimes people get laid off. You don't have no compensation. So he wants to at least. We already signed the bill last Sunday. Thank God to Mr. Trump, ex-president, to sign the deal. So they will receive some money again to.
How much money? Do you know how much money they're going to receive?
They said number is one total. They agree for, it's just like a budget. They agree for 900 billion, but now it's 600 per week, I believe.
But they were saying they wanted to give a $2,000 stimulus check, like $2,000. But my question to you, Rony TV, is do you think with that stimulus check, that $2,000 or what, it could be less, it could be more, that will give an incentive to the population in order to take the vaccine, or you will have always some knuckleheads or some protesters, or I don't want to say knuckleheads, but some protesters that don't believe in this pandemic, and they don't want to wear a mask, and they don't want to get the vaccine.
That from my own point of view, people have their own point of view, but I don't think it's an incentive. It's something people have to beg for. That's the word I want to use, but they work for their money. They lost their job. They're about to lose their apartment. They're about to lose almost everything they owe. They're about to lose business. These people, they were not waiting for any incentive to create jobs, to have their jobs, to pay their rent. They were working, they were active. So most likely, if the money come, it's good, but it's not going to create any wealth. It's just to balance, because they still have to, moving forward to be afloat, and they lost everything. So it's not going to be like you're trying to say, oh, if it's because of that they're going to vote for him. No. I don't think it's that, because they already had money previously. They work. It's from their taxes. You don't get money because you just decide you want to go stay on the line and get the money. No, because you work. There's criteria to have that money.
And speaking of losses, I know 2020 has been a really tough year for all of us, and we have a lot of celebs that are dead. That died in 2020. So I don't know if you guys want to touch on that a little bit.
All right, I want to raise my glass to Little Richard, this iconic figure, the king of rock and roll, man. May you rest in paradise, man. That was a shocker, man. For real, for real.
And right today, Pierre Cardin. Shout out to
Yes.
him.
Yeah.
We have like Andre Harrell, man. Andre Harrell, like the Motown, executive, man. That produced great artists. He passed away. We also have Wakanda Forever, Chadwick Boseman.
Mm-hmm.
That was hard too, man. So
Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah. So also, Rony TV, we got Kenny Rogers. I know you're a country boy, so we got Kenny Rogers for you, man. You passed away, man. Rest in paradise, Kenny Rogers. You know what I mean? Iconic figure. Another Alex Trebek.
Yes.
From passed away from cancer. So you see,
Canadian too.
Kobe Bryant, definitely, and his daughter, man. That was a shock.
But they had
something like
not only Kobe Bryant was in that helicopter.
Seven other passenger as well. But since he's the famous guy, so we're gonna gravitate towards saying Kobe Bryant because he's the one who's well known. You know what I mean? But yeah, other people lost their life. You're absolutely right, man.
And for me, being a soccer fan, a football fan, Diego Maradona died, and that was a real shocker for the entire soccer community, because this guy's this amazing thing on the soccer field, alone with other players that weren't as talented as him, but he find a way to bring a World Cup to the country of Argentina. That's big.
And I believe like he passed away like he was like what 60s in his 60s.
Yeah. He had a lot of drug issues. I think he was hospitalized or several times, heart failure, and I think the last one was the one where there was no coming back.
Okay. Wow.
And there's also Pop Smoke. Shout out to Pop Smoke.
And so the designer also Kenzo died too. Takada Kenzo.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Rest in peace.
King Von, man. O Block. Shout out to King Von, man. Rest in paradise, man. That was a shocker too, man. So you gotta be very careful, man. Life, sometimes we take life for granted, and we don't see what's coming. You know, we think we're gonna live forever. And also, I wanna mention also because now, yeah, okay, we covered the celebrities that that passed away, but also we had people that were less, they were not celebrities, but that left an impact in our lives. Especially here, we had that lady that passed away in the hospital. She had, I think she had a something in a stomach ache. I'm not sure what was her situation. Her name was Joyce Hashikwan. I hope I pronounced the last name right.
Oh, the one in Joliet? Is that the
Yes, the one in Joliet, and
yeah, right.
she died. I think she made a Facebook post saying that she needed help. She to come and get her, and
She died.
she
But
died.
do we know
You
what
know.
happened now? Are these what happened to that? Like, there's nothing on the
Well,
news
I
about.
think the nurse or some of the people involved got fired, but I don't think there was any criminal charges. I'm not sure. That incident just died down. Like that they were talking about it. It made the news, and then after it quickly disappeared. You know what I'm saying? So that was unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? And
What about that guy from Montreal? He had a, I don't know, mental illness and he suicide himself.
Yeah, he
Philip,
committed suicide. Yeah, like yeah, an
it's
entrepreneur.
it's because of COVID. He had a lot of debts. I heard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know because that's what we're talking about earlier on. It's a correlation with the mental health issue, mental health situation because you're losing your job, you're in debt. Uh, there's nobody to turn to, and sometimes, man, it's too much, and people they don't know how to handle it, and they can happen to anybody, man. It's unfortunate, and we need to have the proper surrounding, the proper help. In when this type of situation occurs, like you lose your job, you need to have people around you that can support you. And sometimes when you don't got it, you're only there to fence for yourself. That's what happened, unfortunately, man. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's really really sad. I totally agree with you, Bricktop. So for closure, 2021, it's around the corner. What do you guys have? What do you think? What's going to happen? What do you guys are looking forward in for 2021?
Man, for me personally, I'm looking up for the cryptocurrency to take over the economy, the financial institution, man. It's I don't know if you're following the bitcoins, how it's going up.
The bank embracing that now.
Sorry,
The bank are embracing the crypto.
they have no choice to follow the trend, I guess. Some banks in the United States, yes, they're very much involved now, but I think that it's going to be a game changer.
Because I receive a lot of I don't know if it's scammer, but people said you heard about that. You could be a broker and blah blah blah. And
Well, there's scammers in the stock market. There's scammers in real estate. There's scammers everywhere. You just got to do your due diligence. You have to make your inquiry. Me, before starting investing in cryptocurrency, it took me 9 to 10 months researching. I'm not telling people to invest in cryptocurrency. If you want to invest, go seek a professional and they will help you. I'm doing this for me. I'm not telling you to do that, but if you're following the trends, you're following what's going on right now, I think the cryptocurrency is going to be a game changer.
Yeah, you've been telling me about this for the longest. You're like, yo, J Gwapo, you got your crypto, you got a crypto. So my crypto game is gonna be definitely on for 2021.
so crypto is not a sign of gang bang. Crypt and
No.
So what about you, Rony TV. What do you have for 2021? What do you think it's going to be the main your main focus on 2021?
But 2021, I see it's like I'm coping also because usually I like to go out. I'm in more action. I like to feel the sun and all that. But in 2021, like you make me realize also, I would like to push the production, make sure it's gonna be more virtual, and like do my research and put more, trying to be better. And what
Yeah,
I
like you said, virtual production is a hot topic right now for both recording, audio, and video production. So yeah, we're gonna actually with our new show, we're gonna get into all of that. All that technology. We're gonna let you guys know
Definitely.
what's up.
and also trying to better myself. I know you're confined, so you need to do some exercise. You need to. I know the gyms are closed, but you need to put your, state of mind and make sure to be positive and to grow. And we're gonna get out. We're gonna get out of that turmoil. We're gonna get out of that, situation. And it's not because we have they give us money. It's because we're willing, and because we know we have a brighter future, and especially you know that's my I'm aiming for 2021, to be a better person, to like my neighbors, and if something I don't understand, I'm not going to point finger. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah, definitely.
I'm not trying to say I don't want money. I want health. I want you guys to have health. I want you guys to have peace. I want you guys to have prosperity, and also I want you two guys understand each other, and I want you two guys to be helping each other too.
No, because every day, like you said, every day is a fight, man. You, you, you you have to make sure you surrounded yourself with the right people
Well said.
because
Well said.
you have people around you that you think they're with you, but they're pulling you back. They're pulling you down because they're so afraid. You know what I mean? They're not willing to take the risk. They're afraid of change. They can't adapt. So I think that you have to surround yourself with the perfect team in order for you to go to go further, to go up, to you know what I'm saying? If you have the right set of people around you, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
real people, right? Someone that is going to tell you when you're wrong. Someone that you can.
No, yes, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
What about you,
You
Jay?
could.
What's the prediction for what's you aiming for 2021?
For me, I think I want more shows, and more shows. So we got G Up. We got a new show coming up. You guys think Cape Tropic was the only show, but no, we got a lot of shows. And for 2021, I really hope that we keep that same energy, and then we come up with like all our show ID that we have we've been talking about for years. For those that don't know, this is not a new thing for us. We've been doing this thing for years. Go back
In the
in the vault
archives,
in the
and
vault for like, yeah, it's been years. So now technology catch up a little bit. So we said, yeah, let's jump in the bandwagon, but don't get it twisted. Us, what we want to do, we want to bring change. We want to also give you guys advice. We want to help you guys in creating your own shows. So 2021, to answer your question, Ronnie TV, it's help out each other, help out other content creators. Make sure that their content is up to par. That's pretty much it for me.
What about your family and your kids and all that? You guys have all that.
Yeah,
well, the family stays strong. You know what I mean, and we support each other. And it's very important to have a good, strong family unit. If you don't have a good family unit, like they don't understand what you're trying to do, because for those who don't know, like sometimes we up late at night working, doing this thing like for the viewers, like talking about concept, doing the research, working extra hours. So you need to have a good, strong family unit that understand your vision, your drive. You know what I mean? So the family is everything. Like, you know, without family, without my family, I wouldn't be Bricktop Mastermind. I wouldn't be me because, you know, there will be a void. There will be something missing. So that's why with my family, with my kids, they give me the strength to go further and to fight another day, man.
Yeah. True, true,
So,
true.
so we're gonna end up this episode. Oh, one more thing, we forgot to mention that our last show we're gonna have the lovely Lily that's gonna come and Bricktop. I don't know if you can talk a little bit about who is she and what is she gonna talk about for those that don't really know her.
Well, I would say Lily, she's someone that can make things happen, that connects the right people together. She works with a lot of young entrepreneurs, and she's also a businesswoman. And she's going to talk about what she does and how she helps the community and how she helps the young entrepreneurs to be successful, man. So basically, it's going to be awesome. And she's also an interior designer. She got an amazing eye. You know, she's multi-talented, and you'll love her. You'll see, man. She's awesome.
She used to have a band, a leader also. She used to sing.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover all of that, man.
One thing I gotta say, back then, I think she was in charge of this big fashion show in Montreal, one of the biggest fashion show with all the fashion school, and I wanted to be part of it. And I'm like, hey, can you hook a brother up? What's going on? And I don't know. She made her magic work, and I was on stage in front of like thousands of people, with
Wow.
no experience, no fashion experience. So shout out to Lily. She's been
Okay,
doing her
man.
thing for years.
Good, man.
Shout out, shout out,
Yes.
shout out.
So yeah, so we're gonna finish. We're gonna hopefully, and for the New Year's, we'll see. We're gonna cook up something, right, guys? I think we're probably
Yeah,
gonna
we're gonna
come up.
be
We're gonna
live,
be
man.
live.
We're gonna be live for the New Year's, man. Yo, I'm sipping champagne, and it's going on till the 31st, till New Year's, man. So yeah, we here, man. You know, we're gonna start off the New Year's on the right path, the right way. You know what I mean? With the viewers and giving them pointers, giving them knowledge. And you know, like Jay Gwapo said, man, we're going to teach. We're going to try to help you start your own podcast, your own businesses. We're going to bring you information, you know, useful information to help you grow, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're not trying to keep all the knowledge for ourselves. We want to share it because maybe I'm not knowledgeable on something, but we can exchange and we can build. So this is what we're here for, man.
Great, great, great. So let me. I'm trying to look for an audio piece for to so we can finish this episode on a high hand, on a high note.
For Gaia, yo,
Yeah, but I'm having a lot of problem with the video, so I'm trying to get only the audio out of YouTube. I'm trying to see. Can you?
do you know the song? Okay, hold on. Check your chat. I just sent you the
The
name
link.
of the song. It's Gaia, and the song is Grow Beat. Gwobit. Man, and so it's a nice song. It's a good vibe, and once you hear it, she got a beautiful voice, man. I'm not just saying that because she's my wife, but yo, she's been doing it for years, man. She's been grinding, and she's very talented, and she got that drive, and you know, we're ready to take over the world, man. She's ready. I'm ready, and I'm here to support her, man.
How's she gonna go again against the voice? And
We were just talking about that today. That's funny, man. That was an experience that taught her a lot. You know what I mean? And she told me like if she had to do it again, she would have came prepared, meaning have an album already ready. You know what I'm saying?
oh, big, big, eh?
Yeah, so that will be so you know what I mean. We'll see, man. We cannot say no and close all the doors, but we keep all the doors open. But I think that she got a lot to give. Like she got more to give, and we're working on another album.
If she come in United States, or she could do any America Got Talent,
Worldwide, man.
you
We
know.
got no boundaries here, man. Worldwide, man. Wherever they show love, we there, man.
Okay, so I got it, Bricktop. So we're gonna end up, we're gonna raise our glass and listen to this beautiful track, and then hopefully everybody is happy at home. You know.
Yo, that's it. All the best for 2021. Stay positive. If you have hurdle, if you have like problems, man, find a solution, man. Cheers.
A positive solution.
So it's Gaia. Go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everything is out there. Go on our Instagram at Team Gaia. You have all the songs, all the news, everything you need to know about, saying Gaia. Word up.
Team Gaia, big up. Brah.
Big up, big. Bro.
Woo!
Okay, man. So we see you guys on the 31st. We're gonna do a quick live, man, just to cheer you guys up and wishing you a happy New Year's. We're gonna try to have a countdown for you guys, man. Make sure you get the champagne going. Make sure you're with your loved ones. And you know what I'm saying, be safe out there, man. It's a pandemic.
Wear
But
your
we're gonna
mask.
go.
Wear your mask. 2 meters of distances. Come on, guys. We could do it. Let's beat COVID. Peace.